Hey craft buddy, welcome back to my craft room, and today's video is going to be a fun one. I am doing a fall preview as well as an overall haul of items I've been finding at the store lately. If I've learned anything in the past few years, it's that if you see stuff now, you need to get it early, especially as we head into fall and Christmas, because if you don't grab it when you see it, it's going to be sold out and you're going to miss it. So I'm going to share with you what I pick up today so you know what's out there and you can get it early if you want some of the things that I got before they sell out. Start with Dollar Tree. So I tend to be a little picky when it comes to Dollar Tree florals because a lot of times you get ones with those little pieces on them, they shed. This is what I'm talking about. It gets everywhere and it's kind of like glitter, drives me nuts. When I can find ones without glitter that won't shed, that look a little high end, I am super excited. And when I walked in and saw these beautiful eucalyptus stems, I was so excited. Look how pretty this orange is. This is one of them on their own, so they're pretty full for $1.25 on their own. But then you can put, here are 4 together. It's a pretty full bunch. I grabbed some for projects, some for decor. I also grabbed this color of eucalyptus. It's like a greenish sagey color, and then there's like a little burnt orange on the end. Now I also grabbed some of these picks, just little pumpkins with green leaves, but what I love about these is these leaves can be easily popped off. So what I did is I took the green leaves off of one of these pumpkin stems and the orange ones off of that eucalyptus, and I put them on together. I think this looks so much better. I am not a huge fan of these green leaves, but this looks a lot fuller. And for $2.50 for the stem, these would look great together. You could also incorporate, some of the pumpkins in there, just so you have a couple pops of pumpkin. Definitely gonna do this, and that is a fun little hack for you as you're heading into the fall. Now for real, I don't need any more pumpkins in my decor, but I liked these because they were light. Finn likes to pick up pumpkins and, rearrange them in the house. So these are super light, and if they fall, they're not like gonna shatter. They're not gonna hurt his foot. And the colors on these are super on trend, so I can add them to the pumpkins I already have really easily. They also have some smaller eucalyptus stems, so they come in this kind of like off-white color. They have a red, a yellow, and an orange. I thought these were so pretty. They are a lot more like bah in your face rather than those muted ones, but I really like them. The red, I think an orange would look really pretty as well in a Halloween setup. They are so full for $1.25. Real quick aside, if you can't find those eucalyptus at Dollar Tree, also check Walmart because I was able to find these pretty purple ones that are actually really long stems for $1.50. I think they're clearancing them out, so just keep your eyes peeled. It was in the regular floral at Walmart, so if you can't find those at Dollar Tree, grab them at Walmart. I also fell in love with these florals last year, so I grabbed some more for projects. They come in this like white color with pumpkins and little berry sprigs. They also have an orange one and a blue one in store as well, so depending on your style, you can grab those. Found this really cute little fall tractor. They didn't have a lot of the other decor pieces out in the regular $1.25 section for fall. Every year in the fall, I make sure to grab these little straw bales because these are great for your nativity scenes. So I have a willow tree set, but it's so nice to add some little straw bales in there. It makes it look a little more realistic, so I grabbed these in the fall because by Christmas time they're sold out. Some of my Dollar Trees by me have also added a plus section, so I found some goodies there. I wanted to share them. So these are not the $1.25, they're a little bit more expensive. I had to grab this tray. It is a metal like tin tray, but it says Black Cat Apothecary, and I thought this would look really great with my Hocus Pocus setup. This was $5. I also grabbed these fun little Halloween jack-o'-lantern lights. These are battery operated, $5, and I think these will be super cute for adding some color around my fall displays. They had some really cute garlands in the plus section, so I got these velvet pumpkins. This says it's 6 feet long. This was $3, and then this Halloween one with candy corns is $3 as well. So these will be fun for setting up for staging projects, for videos for you guys.
Update on the candy corn one. These stick together. They don't come apart very well, so this is a dud. Buyer beware.
And my last grab from Dollar Tree were these $5 set of 2 little skull candles. I thought these would be fun on some of my black candle holders. I don't usually light these, so I'm not concerned that they're gonna fall over, but they've got little, skulls stacked up in wax. Dollar Tree has a new section coming to a lot of their stores that is $1.25, and it's called Birch and Vine. It's kind of got a more modern take on some of the farmhouse items. They had some great blanks, so I'm gonna fire through what I picked up from there. I had to grab these. These were only $1.25, and they are little wood blank signs. These are huge. I think they're 9 by 12, and these are going to be amazing for fall DIYs. It will easily take a Cricut decal, and I am so excited to customize these. Here's another sign that I thought was really pretty. It's got the wood bar up here and it says farm to table. This would be another great one to customize with your Cricut. You could easily do that on the back. I grabbed 2 wood cutouts because these were large for $1.25. They had welcome and they also had home. They already have a hook on the back, but it's screwed in, so I might, unhook those and use them as embellishments on signs. I grabbed 2 of these fun little ladders because I think I'm going to remove the letters here and customize these for Christmas as well as fall or maybe Halloween. I grabbed them now so they didn't get bought up. I don't know if this is going to be a regular thing or if it's a limited release. You never know with Dollar Tree, so I grabbed them while I saw them. I also made sure to grab this guy. I hadn't seen these before, but that looks just like a Griswold family car. I don't know yet if I'm going to do a full video again this year for Christmas vacation, but I do want to do Christmas movie DIYs. So outside of my favorites, which is Christmas Vacation and Elf, if you have some favorite Christmas movies, leave them down in the comments to help me. Also, shameless plug, Christmas in July is coming this coming Sunday, July 23rd. So there is a huge group of us doing Christmas in July with Shannon at the Cozy Christmas Cottage, also of the Daily DIYer. So be sure you are tuned in for that on Sunday. It's going to be a great round of Christmas in July DIYs. I also was able to find some great stuff in the back to school section, so I wanted to share this because now's the time to buy a lot of my favorite organization items from Dollar Tree. I love these little containers. These are perfect. They are always in the back to school section, and then you can't find them any other time of year, so this is the time to stock up. They are great for craft supplies. I use them for different hobbies within my crafting, so I use embroidery. I've got one with iron-on patches. I've got one with just my wood beads, so they're nice. They take vinyl really easily on the side. They had a ton of different colors, and I think I'm going to also use these for toys and games for Finn. Also, speaking of back to school, this is when I love to get notebooks here for my craft room to jot down craft ideas. So they had some really cute bullet journals. I got a really fun little leopard print one. This is a flip one with the spiral on top that says work hard, be humble. And then also just this fun pink one that I can jot notes down on. I also grabbed this little acrylic note board. This is going to be super great for me to jot down ideas here in my office. I grabbed some of these little paper clips. I thought they would be really fun to mark the page in my planner. I grabbed one of these Jot little desktop calendars. It's nice to see your week at a glance. They had a few different patterns, but I went with the leopard print one. And then I also grabbed this pencil case because it opens the top and the bottom, and I thought this would be great to house some of my Cricut items all in one spot, all of my tools, so then that way it's easy to find when I need it. Now, I talked about how we just got a plus section, and I was really impressed with these. These are $3 wood canvases. For $3, you can't go wrong. I grabbed 2 of these, have no idea what I'm going to do with them, but they will definitely be used for fall and Christmas. These are great to stain the entire thing. You can paint it, and then you've got a built-in border for $3. Definitely a steal, cheaper than Walmart. And finally, I grabbed some more of these in the back to school section, these little pencil bags. They're great because you can take the words off of the front of these with a little bit of acetone, and then I added some fun decals with my Cricut onto the front to label them. We use one for snacks for Finn. I have some for travel. I've got some for SPF in my purse. These work really well, and it's nice because if anything leaks inside, you can just wipe it off because it's this plasticky material. The next place I went for some fall stuff is Joann because I saw online that they were putting their stuff out, and I find that they have a lot of Pottery Barn lookalikes. This was one of the ones I was so excited about. It is a container. It looks like a little acorn. I love the gold on the top and the acacia wood down here. This was definitely a score. This definitely looks like something you buy at West Elm or Pottery Barn. This bowl, I thought this was gorgeous. It looks like a pumpkin, and then it's got an opening. So you could definitely use this for food because it is food safe because it is, sealed, but you could also put a beautiful floral arrangement in the center. This screamed Pottery Barn to me, so I definitely had to pick it up. In the Halloween aisle, I grabbed this cute little cat cutout. I'm just probably gonna spray paint this guy black and then have it for my Hocus Pocus setup. They had a ton of different cutouts. I have a thing for decorative books, so I grabbed these 2. This one, I love that it says the witching hour is near, and on the side it says the witching hour is near as well, so you could display them either way. This one is a little bit bigger, Happy Halloween. And then I also grabbed 2 Halloween doormats. This one is a thinner one, and it's got 3 skulls. I thought this would be great in our kitchen. It's a thinner mat, but it's got squishy to it. And then I also grabbed this one for our front porch. I love it. It's like a retro jack-o'-lantern kind of, and I love it. You can see how big it is. It's that scratchy, like clean off your shoes material, so it's definitely for outside. At my store, this was the last one that they had, so if you love this, buy it now. Like run yesterday to get it because they are selling fast. It's very popular. Michael's just put their stuff out, so I didn't really see a whole lot that I wanted to get, except for this pumpkin. This is another Pottery Barn look-alike. They had it for $29.99 at Michael's, but it was 40% off in the like wood color. It's actually not a real wood piece. It looks like wood, but honestly, it makes it a lot lighter for storage later on, so I was happy to find this. I had some really good luck at HomeGoods. First HomeGoods I went to, I found this really cute mini mug, and it's fun to drink coffee out of a festive mug. And then today I was at a different one and I found the Mickey to go with it. So how cute are those two? There is a cookie jar that also looks just like these, that's a little bit bigger, kind of similar to the Mickey pumpkin one. I haven't found that one yet, but I'm definitely going to keep my eyes peeled. I also found this little tea light holder that is the Mickey pumpkin that looks like the cookie jar that I have, and the back is open for a candle, and also the top comes off for a little tea light candle so it can vent if you have it lit inside. And I saw these in that smaller size, so I had to grab these that match the mug so that I could do a little tiered tray setup, and they're good size to go with that. I saw this dough bowl and thought it was so cute for this ghost. Again, not super spooky for our Halloween here. I think having a 3-year-old has gotten me more into Halloween over the years. Him seeing all of the different jack-o'-lanterns and things has made him really like it. I saw this and it was definitely not a must-have, but it was like, I need to get this. It was super cute. Frankenstein with the Bride of Frankenstein dancing. It's not super heavy either, which I really like. The details are good and they're not super spooky again, so just cute, not super spooky. Next door is AtHome, and I didn't used to shop here a whole lot until so many of the craft buddies said I really needed to check it out. They don't do a ton of sales throughout, like if you're thinking like a Michael's, Joann's, Hobby Lobby, where they put like 40% off on stuff. I find they don't do that very often until like after the season, but I think most of their stuff is pretty affordably priced. I went in there originally to find these witches shoes because I thought this would be a great addition to my Hocus Pocus setup, so I grabbed these. I also love ghosts, so I grabbed this cute little one. This was $6.99 and it's ceramic. And then for fall, I wasn't gonna get this, but this was another one I fell in love with. Look at this. It is a pumpkin teapot, but the lid comes off. It is so cute. I love this so much. It also gave me kind of Cinderella vibes. They didn't have a white one. I grabbed 2 different sizes of these wood pumpkins because these are another Pottery Barn look-alike. Those are super expensive carved pumpkins, and I think the sizes are different, but this was $8, this was $10. I found a lot more stuff than just these shoes that I went in for, so I was happy about that. Up next, we're talking Hobby Lobby. Now, all of their fall stuff right now is 40% off, and I usually don't touch anything to buy it until it is at least the 40% off, just because I know they're always going to put it on sale. So like right now, their Christmas stuff isn't on sale, so like unless you like absolutely need a Christmas piece like right this second, wait till it goes on sale. First thing that I saw actually when I went in was this turkey, and I don't have a ton of Thanksgiving stuff, but now that we have this larger house with a larger dining space, we've been hosting a family for Thanksgiving, and so before I didn't really need any decor, but now I do, so I thought this was super cute. This is more of a copper color, and then they also had like a true gold. I also loved this picture. This is food safe, which is nice to know, but I actually plan on putting some fall foliage in this and putting it on like a table, but I thought this picture was great. I love the copper color for fall. I grabbed a couple glassware pieces to add to different setups. First being this, I love the amber glass for fall, so I grabbed this one because it's a little bit shorter than what I normally have. In that same color family, I grabbed these 2 little tea light candle holders. These were $3.99 each. These are going to be awesome throughout the entire fall season. Just put a little tea light candle in there. I'll probably put them on the table, maybe with the turkey come Thanksgiving. I thought this little pumpkin bowl was so cute. It's that acacia wood again that the acorn looked like from Joann, and it is food safe. So the nice thing is you could do like a dip in here. You could do candies in here. It'd be really cute with candy corn. I grabbed 2 of these fall picks. I thought these were just so pretty, and they're gonna look nice just to insert into any of my setups. These acorns, they were $20 for the 4 of them, but the tops are just a beautiful gold color. This is another thing that screamed Pottery Barn West Elm look-alike, so I grabbed them. Honestly, you can pop this in front of a vase that you currently have and it will look fall instantly. Love this little tray. It's going to be pretty for fall, but just beyond. I love the details, so I'm gonna have fun decorating with this guy. I asked on my Instagram what you guys wanted to know, and so let's bop through these questions. I got a lot more than I actually bargained for. The first thing I want to get out of the way is I got a ton of questions about editing and what I do for my process, advice for starting a YouTube channel, all of those things. I've answered that question a ton over the years, and my answer has pretty much stayed the same, that you just kind of have to go on your own journey. Hey craft buddies, I'm coming to you from the editing bay after I had recorded this, and the more I think about this question all around my YouTube journey and what my advice would be and all that fun stuff, I really just need to create a blog post for you guys to reference. So I will make a note to do that ASAP, and I will definitely post it on the YouTube community tabs. Be sure to keep an eye out for that because I have been meaning to do that for a while, and this is the nudge I needed. Crafting Up a Storm with Shar asked over on YouTube. She would love to hear how I prepare for a video from start to finish. As far as the work that I put into videos from start to finish, it really just depends on the video. So this one you're watching here, I go out, I buy the items, I have a mess of stuff that you could probably see in the background, and I just show you. So that process is a lot quicker than if I'm doing, say, a wood build video, because I have to plan, I gotta go get the wood, I gotta bring it home, I gotta cut it, I've gotta allow time for staining and finishing, shooting the stage shots, and then editing it all together, voicing it over, and then submitting it to be then premiered to you guys. It's definitely a process depending on which video, shorter or longer. I went to school for broadcast communications, so I learned how to edit and tell a story in college, and it really has just led me down a variety of paths, the most recent being my YouTube channel. I got a lot of questions around how I store my craft supplies, and I have a full video tour of this craft room. It might look a little different because I just redid my background, but you can check that out, link down in the description, my full craft room tour video. It will show how I use a lot of those Dollar Tree containers as well in here, so you can check that out, and I've got everything linked on that video that you could possibly want to organize your own craft room stuff. Another common theme I saw when I was going through the stuff is, you know, what do I do with the projects when I'm done with them? And honestly, there are a ton of different answers to that question. So a lot of projects stay here at my house and decorate all around. That's how I've been able to furnish my house for a lot less than buying everything new. If it's not something I'm going to keep, I usually make a box, and then if anybody is here at my house watching Finn, I ask first dibs if they want anything. So my mother-in-law's house, my mom's house, my sister-in-law, everybody's house is full of whiskey and wet projects, which is awesome because when I go to their house and see that, it makes me super happy. For the most part, that is how I get rid of everything. And then if I have extra craft supplies, I typically donate them to either a local school. I would do that through my mom when she was teaching, or also there are some local nursing homes that will take craft supplies for activities for the residents. So I would definitely suggest, if you are looking for somewhere to get rid of craft supplies, local schools, preschools if it's age appropriate items like crayons and things like that, or also check your local nursing homes because it's awesome to give them items so that they can create a fun craft day for them. Erica asked if I ever get craft blocked, and the answer is yes, I definitely do. But the nice thing is you guys have allowed me to explore a lot of different areas of DIYs that I like to do. So if I get burnt out on Dollar Tree, I can do some wood projects. If I get burnt out with that, I can go to the thrift store. I also can do videos like this where it's just talking about home decor and how to decorate, and that really helps balance things out as well. But also because it is my job, I kind of just have to bust through and figure out, you know, what I want to do. So is every project I have made for this channel always been just a labor of love, hunky-dory, always super happy and thrilled about it? No. But I definitely want to make sure that I give you guys the best well-rounded content that I can. How did I come up with the name Whiskey and Whit? And I think this is going to be a great one to finish off the video because this is definitely my most answered question. So I don't have a huge elaborate story of how I got the name of my channel, but here is how it all came about. Back in 2016, Alex and I got engaged, and I got my first Cricut machine so that I could DIY for our wedding. Once I got that machine, I realized that I could make a decent chunk of money making custom things for other people. So I made things like cups and bags and bachelorette party shirts, and I ended up selling a couple $1,000s during that Christmas season, and I was hooked. Now, I needed a name before I started doing all those sales, and I was knee deep in wedding planning, and in 2016, whiskey barrels were huge in rustic wedding decor. And so I really like alliteration, and I decided, you know, one day I was kind of thinking through ideas, and whiskey and Whit just kind of came and it stuck. I loved it. I didn't run it by too many people. I just said, this is what I'm calling it, and we rolled with it. Then I've used that to play off of for whiskey craft buddies and whiskey wood builds and things like that. And I just think that now it's kind of synonymous with the types of projects that I do. And I'm hoping to be able to do some more live Q&As with you guys on my YouTube channel. Everything that I can find online that I hauled today, I will link it down in the description for you, and I will also have my Amazon storefront as well as my Like It to Know It down there with some more home decor links and inspiration. Thanks so much for watching. Hit subscribe if you're new so you don't miss a future video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye!